Welcome to the 5-Minute Success Blueprint, an inspirational destination where it is our mission to motivate, educate, and provide success tools for life, home, and business. It is our desire that these wisdom nuggets will take you from where you are now to where you ought to be. Here is your host, best-selling author, African Oscar-winning screenwriter, filmmaker, behavioral health and transformation interventionist, your vision midwife, the Princess of Suburbia, a sentimental nurse practitioner, Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock.
Hello. Welcome again to another episode of the 5-Minute Success Blueprint. Yes, I'm your host, Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. And of course, people in Nashville, Tennessee and all over the world know me now as the Princess of Suburbia or the Princess in Suburbia. Well, what are we tackling today? We are tackling a very, very significant, or at least what I think that is a significant topic. How can I stop worrying? Have you ever heard, Lord, how do I pay my rent? Or perhaps it is you saying that, Lord, how do I become that songwriter? How do I become that artist I desire to be? Lord, how can I feed myself and feed my family? Lord, how? Lord, how? Lord, how? Many worry and stay worried because of things they cannot control. While there are things which we desire that really does need our attention, we must also accept that there are many things that we cannot change no matter how many times we try. Having said that, Kevin from Cincinnati, Ohio writes, Dear Princess of Suburbia, I find myself always worried and in panic mode all the time. My nerves are shut down and I sometimes find myself having difficulty getting out of bed. I am a 37-year-old recently divorced single father who has been granted the custody of his 4-year-old daughter. I am worried that I may not be able to care for her as much as she needs, as I'm also working at my career. I am very worried that if I keep missing my work, I may get fired and may stand the chance of not even providing a shelter for my daughter. I am just worried about everything. How can I stop worrying? Oh my goodness. Dear Kevin from Cincinnati, Ohio, my heart really does go out to you. And I really do pray right now that God's divine strength will come over you as you take on the task of being the sole provider for your daughter. It is never easy raising a child, let alone a 3 or a 4-year-old girl who is probably impressionable at this point and into a lot of things by now. So, wow. My heart goes out to you. Now, let's talk about that worriness. In the Bible, the Word of God says that we must resist from worrying as we really do not have control over the events in our lives. There is a reason why you are the one chosen to care for your daughter. Trust in that. Trust in that decision, Kevin. That God has your back and you have all that it takes to be the parent she needs. We are made in God's likeness. As such, we have all of His virtues if we choose to exercise them. So worriness can only bring sickness, Kevin. It can only bring sickness. It will bring sickness upon you mentally, emotionally, and physically. So here is my vision nugget for you right now. Determine what things you have the ability to handle and go tackle them right away. Also determine which ones you have absolutely no control over. Then you take those and place them at the master's feet. Then let go. Let go, Kevin. Let go. Trust that God will and is taking care of you and your daughter. Stretch your arms in total surrender and watch what will happen. Now, there is a model that I use in my own life journey that I'd like to share with you right now. And I call it the stepping out model. Step out and shape up. S. T. Take charge. E. Exercise your potential. P. Perform with excellence. O. Overcome with your inner strength. You use your talents to achieve unlimited success. And T, take the initiative to succeed. We must never be afraid of failure because wisdom is always at the other side waiting to thrust us into success. Failure is never the problem. Not learning from those mistakes and putting those mistakes to greater use is the problem. So some people live on the island of potentials for their entire lives. Others move from that island and refocus themselves onto the next steps. Land. The choice is ultimately ours to make, Kevin. It is extremely important that we focus on our goals on a daily basis. It is what we put in front of us that will consume us. So what are you currently obsessed with, Kevin? To learn more on this topic and other valuable topics, you may sign up for my blog and pre-order my book, Release Your Vision Torch, at theprincessofsuburbia.com. You can also search Amazon.com. Now, to my listeners out there, if you have some burning questions that you would love for the Princess of Suburbia to tackle, please log on to my website, theprincessofsuburbia.com. Go to the blog tab and click on Their Princess. Send me an email. I want to hear from you, people. I want to hear from you. Until next time, be inspired, be motivated, be of sentimental value, and above all, be authentic in all you do. Bye for now.
Thank you for joining us on the 5-Minute Success Blueprint, where we encourage you to live life full and leave it empty. With your host, Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock, a nurse practitioner turned filmmaker, behavioral health and transformation interventionist, and a life coach mentor to many across the globe. Desiring to make a change in one's life is just half the battle. Taking deliberate strides to change one's situation will ultimately yield great results. We hope that you have gained some valuable lessons on today's show. Please join us next time when we bring you another exciting episode of the 5-Minute Success Blueprint. Until next time, live life with intent.